Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Reigning Tarot. For those who are new to my channel, welcome. If there's something that doesn't resonate with you during the reading, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that time. Let it back to the universe. For those who are coming back, thank you for all your support. I truly do appreciate it, and it truly does help the channel grow. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hey Virgo, I've already blessed and purified the cards, so we'll just do a quick prayer and then we'll get right into your reading. God, Goddesses, Universe, help me to be of service to Virgo. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will make them happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. Hey Virgo, I drew one from the Energy Oracle for an overall energy, and you received the World card, and that's the number 29 card in reverse. Okay, so the world in reverse is means that you've been severely limiting your view of things there, Virgo. You're thinking too narrowly, either in your options for action or in what you feel you deserve. You may be feeling boxed in by old ways of doing things, not quite sure of how to expand. So this card calls for you to think creatively and outside of the box you find yourself in now. In addition, you may have emotionally painted yourself into a corner, surrounded on all sides by energies such as fear, short-sightedness, limited thinking, or self-doubt. But you still have the option to let all that go, and this card is telling you not to wait a minute longer to do so now. It's time to break out, see the unlimited horizons around you, and know that the world is waiting for you to take center stage there, Virgo. So for an affirmation, you can say this with me: my life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited, powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now, and so it is. Okay, Bert. I also drew one from the Divine Guidance, and you received the number 8. See that there? Okay, and this is a card of balance there, Virgo. So life is all about balance, and this card is here to help you create more balance in all aspects of your life: work, play, relationship time, and alone time, social time, and even quiet meditation, physical activity and rest, giving and receiving, feminine energy and masculine energy. Balancing out each aspect of your life will enable you to give your energy to the world in a much more grounded and creative way there, Virgo. Okay? Sorry, I had to take a drink there. So I also drew one from your Lightworker Oracle. Okay? And with the Lightworker Oracle, you received the number 34, Hold Your Center. So Virgo, have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? Now you are to strengthen your own energy and your own boundaries to find your ground, firmly place your feet there, and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring like you're a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quite certainly as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. So Virgo, you're learning to trust your own instincts, to take your own journey with comparison to the light path of another. There's no need to become disheartened or distracted by comparisons or judgments. The earth needs your light, which can only come from you. So you will offer so much less if you try to make it match your beauty to what you perceive to be the beauty of another. So many souls who are different and unique were not understood, acknowledged, and valued from whom they were as children. Instead, they were encouraged to conform, to change, and to be other than their true self in order to be loved. So this can be a hard pattern to break there, Virgo, yet the time is here for you to love and honor yourself as yourself. So you are beautiful. You do not need to change for another. You certainly do not need to change for the divine. You're being encouraged instead to distill your essence to become even more of you. Hold your center now and do not battle by another through intimidation, confrontation, doubt, jealousy, or fear. To hold your center means you accept your innate value and worth, your right to exist and to thrive, and to accept the love that created you in order to fill your divine destiny. So the oracle brings confirmation you're on the right path there, Virgo. You do not need to collapse into fear or doubt to ease old guilt or make others more comfortable. It is not selfish or hard of you to be strong. You can hold yourself in high esteem and be gentle and loving to others while absolutely refusing to accept any behavior, belief, or attitude of another that would tear you down or cast you down in doubt or self hatred. So, a part of your spiritual training, your soul learned to be open to receive guidance and channeled healing. This is what you need to be able to do to function as a healer, channel, or a light worker. You had to be sensitive, receptive, and open. So now is the time to balance that with resilience, strength, and even more divine stubbornness. Refusing to give up on who you are while remaining open to guidance. So is the balance of loving wisdom necessary to grow yourself as a divinely unique individual in a world that often fears true individuality. So simply because it cannot be easily controlled. So holding your center doesn't mean that you no longer surrender. Instead, you consciously choose to surrender into divine love and grow more empowered. So you are here to shine your light, to be a lighthouse for others. The lighthouse doesn't ask for your permission to shine. It stands still, shines faithfully, and those who need it are guided by its light to safety. Don't lose faith in yourself, beloved soul. You know who you are, Virgo. So be strong, honor your inner beauty and your personal boundaries. You need to feel safe in your ability to say no as much as you need to know that you will say yes when your heart guides you to do so. So be true to you there, Virgo. Okay? So for an invocation, you can say this with me. I am empowered by divine love to hold my center, to be in my truth, to stay strong, to be in my integrity, and to act with courage. The only energy I invite and allow to remain in my field is that which supports me unconditionally and with genuine love. I love my boundaries. They're a way that I lovingly choose which energy to invite into my life and which energy I choose to pass right by me. I do not judge, but I do choose wisely. I love myself and I love my path now. I hold myself with power and caring commitment. May all beings know their true inner strength through my own free will and unconditional love. So be it. Okay, Virgo. So we'll get into your reading there. We're doing a 5 card spread, and I'm using the animal spirit guides as well as the Secretary of the Heart for clarifiers. So for your first possession is your current situation there, Virgo, and you receive the L card. So stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Okay, so when you're in a cycle of your life where you have to struggle to avoid feelings or defeat and despair due to the circumstances pressing on you from all sides, you need to literally lift yourself up to your grandest upright posture. Keep your eyes looking straight ahead, breathe deeply and comfortable, pull your shoulders back and but not rigid, and plant your feet squarely on the ground, Virgo. Not stiff and static, but relaxed and fluid, letting your movements be easy and graceful, even when you're standing still. So try slowing down and moving at a 90% of your usual speed, keeping your attention in the present moment. Practice this for a few minutes a day and watch what happens. You make more of an impact on others and your environment when you're in your physical and psychic fulfillment, and your mood and sensitivities will shift accordingly. So standing tall, relaxed, and fully present, you're much more likely to command respect from others. So this will help you profoundly in any situation, but particularly during the times when maintaining your self-respect and dignity are the priorities there, Virgo. So this isn't pride, but instead a physical expression of strength and power. So make these simple physical adjustments and observe how your thinking and your mood changes to become more congruent with your posture and your demeanor there, Virgo. Okay? So for clarifiers, like I said, I'm using the Secretary of the Heart. And you received Healing Begins, and that's the number 6 card. So the energies around you now are guiding you toward a better place concerning dealings of the heart, Virgo. These energies bring new information, new ideas, and new people to you. They will assist you in evaluating your current situation and help you improve it. Even good situations can be made better. What are your hopes and dreams around relationships? Be confronted that you're being moved in the right direction now, Virgo. Okay. So have trust in the divine and that you're on the path that you're supposed to be on. So this is a time of healing, Virgo, a time to let go of past issues and and move steadily forward. Better times are around the corner. The letting go may include difficult relationships, the need to control, the fear of being alone, or anything else that's causing you stress and unhappiness. By releasing them, you free yourself to embrace the supportive energy around you. So allow it to carry you onward and let the healing begin there, Virgo. Okay, so for your second position is your desires there, Virgo. Okay, so I'll put these over here for now. So for desires, you received the peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Okay, so it's time to step forward and stop hiding behind all the facades that you've developed over the years. Although these personas have been highly adaptive and helped you along the way, for which you can be grateful, there's more of you to express to the world, and it's ready to emerge. There's a certain safety and comfort in being inconspicuous and always staying in the background, yet in playing it safe, this way, others do not have the opportunity to get to know who you really are and don't get to experience the richness and textures that are possible by participating more fully in life. By remaining in the background, you not only alienate yourself from others, but often end up allowing others to choose for you. So doing so can make you feel like a passive victim of life there, Virgo. So being noticed does have some risks. People may criticize or judge you, particularly if they're not used to you asserting yourself in such a way. So, or you may judge yourself, which can be an even harsher sentence there, Virgo. There are more. These are the most these are the most likely risks, but they're actually very minimal there, Virgo. So shed any guilt about shame or about coming out with who you are. Wear more colorful clothing, sing, dance, let others know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. You can do so with grace, dignity, and enthusiasm, and you might even enjoy it there, Virgo. Okay. So for clarifier for the peacock, you received change your focus, and that's a number 5. Okay, so some disappointment and sadness are inevitable. How you deal with it determines the quality of your life. It may be that you recently experienced a loss, perhaps the end of a friendship or a failed romance. Maybe your family isn't providing the support you need, or you regret decisions made. Any number of situations can cause unhappiness. When relationships don't turn out the way you expected, it's natural to feel upset and hurt. However, it's not healthy to remain in that state for too long. When this card appears, it's time to put those sorrows behind you and shift your focus to what is good and positive in your life. Appreciate the people who love you and your ability to give love to others. Take stock in what brings you joy, and taking charge of your own happiness is the key here. Focus on what you have and are thankful for, and attract more of the same there, Virgo. Okay, so for your third position in the 5-card spread there, Virgo, is helpful messages. And you received the octopus. And it says practice shape shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Okay, so to become adept at shape shifting, it's necessary to remain flexible and resilient and be willing to practice different identities by altering your way of dressing, your hairstyle, your demeanor, and your mannerisms. Particularly focus on your body language and voice qualities. Experiment by first making some small changes in any of the aspects and watch what happens. You can also become skilled in modifying your aura, the energy field around you, by intentionally contracting and expanding it. So when you practice these things, sometimes even your friends won't recognize you. You can even get so good at camouflage that you become invisible to others. So everyone has numerous personas through which they operate, and you're no different there, Virgo. It's a matter of being conscious of those personas and modifying them through the art of shapeshifting. Just like actors do, study other people and notice their mannerisms, clothing styles, and how they walk and carry themselves. Observe animals and their behaviors and try to mimic them. Developing this ability can help you more readily adapt to the various situations you encounter, thus enabling you to deal with them more efficiently. Let yourself be an actor in your everyday life and have fun with it, Virgo. Just remember who you are to the core. Okay. So for a clarifier there, Virgo, for the octopus, you received the flow card. Okay, and that's a major arcana. The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward there, Virgo. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desires. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does a current relationship need improvement? Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them to happen. So at the same time, release yourself to the flow. Even greater than you can ever imagine may be heading your way. So project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. So good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. Nothing is static. Life flows in cycles and expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart, so welcome this new cycle. When a stone is tossed into a pond, the ripples flow with the water as they expand and grow. You're in an exciting period of forward movement and expansion, Virgo, heading into the unknown. So this forward movement may guide you into new relationships or out of old ones. In either case, you know that the change is for your highest good. The energy of expansion will help you grow into your new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. So in traditional tarot, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. So for an affirmation, I move forward with grace and ease, and so it is. Okay, so for your fourth position is your challenges there, Virgo. Throw this over here. Oh shit. And so for your challenges, you receive the snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So it can be difficult these days to spend time in solitude, to unplug, get off the electric grid, and find a quiet place or in or near nature. Yet it's important to do so at this time. So turn off your phone, computer, and television, if only for a few hours. Although you may feel a little anxious and restless when you first do so, these feelings will pass. Um, Use the time for contemplation and meditation. It's not isolation, it's solitude. Solitude is a conscious and loving choice to be alone for a period of time, while isolation is a habitual and reflexive coping pattern to avoid discomfort and intimacy. If possible, take a full day by yourself and just do whatever you feel like doing. Whatever length of time you spend in solitude, be sure to write as often as you can in your journal. If you should feel guilty or anxious about the thought of doing this, or even while you're actually doing it, use your breath to help you relax. As much as you possibly can during this period and of alone time, remind yourself to breathe and relax. Whenever you notice your breathing becoming shallow, take 3 or 4 slow, deep breaths and watch how your tension and anxiety dissipate. Enjoy the feeling of having the sacred space of solitude surrounding you, and remember, you're really never alone there, Virgo. Okay? So for a clarifier for your challenges there, Virgo, you have listen, and that's a number 2 card. So take a moment to quiet your mental chatter and listen. In relationships, it's important to pay attention to what the other person is really saying. Too often in conversations, you're already planning what you're going to say while the other person is still talking. So you make assumptions about where the conversation is going and plan your part on the conversation accordingly. So even working the conversation to a desired outcome. When this happens, you don't truly hear what the other person said, and in doing so, you weren't present for that person. So listening starts with becoming quiet, centered, and totally present. Listening involves many senses. Use your eyes to see the body language of the other person. Use your ears to hear not only the words spoken, but the tone used to express them. Use your intuition to get a sense of what the person is really saying and feeling. Intuition often helps you hear what is not said and well as what is said. So this is crucial to understanding the person or situation. So Virgo, understanding is essential to improving the relationship or situation. Remember, once again, to center yourself and use all your senses to understand what is actually being communicated. So listening is a gift. Give this gift to your partners, your parents, children, friends, coworkers, pets, and anyone you meet. So most of all, give this gift to yourself there, Virgo. Tune into your mind, body, and your soul. Are you listening, and what do you hear? So in traditional tarot, this is like the high priestess, and for an affirmation, they're very good. You can say this with me. I honor myself by being present and truly listening to the messages I hear, and so it is. Okay, Virgo, so in the 5 card spread, your fifth position is your outcome of the situation, and you received the cheetah. Get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. So stop deluding yourself by thinking that there isn't enough time. There are too many other things to do, and you're not up to the mission that's calling you to action. These and many other beliefs are delay tactics that you keep it from accomplishing what you're here to do. It's much easier to play it safe by staying caught up in the mundane dramas of life rather than honoring Spirit's purpose for you by making a run for it. So, the first step is to write out your intentions as clearly as possible. Keep it nearby and create an appropriate affirmation that you can repeat several times over the course of a day. One that states your intention as it has already occurred. Then write out a sequel of action steps that will help you move toward your ultimate goal. Don't be shy and hesitate to think big or bigger than you previously allowed yourself. And once you've done this, Virgo, you've set the wheels in motion by doing these steps. It's time to move, not in some hurried way, but steady and purposeful, designing much of your anxiety to support what you need to do. So in all this movement, once you successfully achieved a significant piece, take a breather and look back on how far you've come there, Virgo. Give yourself a pat on the back with each step that's accomplished as a way of acknowledging your progress. So go for it, Virgo. Take the leap. Okay, there, Virgo. So for a clarifier, you receive the manifest card. How fitting. Number 1. So this is a time of great power for you, Virgo. The manifest card is here to tell you that anything is possible. You have all the tools at your disposal to create whatever you desire. You have a variety of tools that can be put to good use. The ability to love unconditionally, to support, to cherish, to listen, to understand, to forgive, to be kind, to be joyful, and to even be silly. All of these are useful tools in managing affairs of the heart. Take some time to determine what your best tools are so that you can use them to work on your own unique brand of magic around your relationships. So Virgo, before using these tools to manifest your desires, take some time to be clear on exactly what you want. A magician is always focused on his or her intent before working magic. You have the ability to manifest what you desire now, so take a moment here. So there's total clarity. What do you truly need and want? Is it in your highest good? Is it in the highest good of the other person? Will it harm anyone? Magic and manifestations are powerful. When you come from a place of love, you will generate love. Be clear, be honest in your intent, and take action to manifest your heart's desires. You have what it takes to achieve this. And in traditional tarot, this is like the magician. So for an affirmation there, Virgo, I use my power to manifest deliberately with a clear intent. I use my power to manifest deliberately and with clear intent, and so it is. Okay, there, Virgo. I think, like I said in the beginning of the reading, if you had a question that needed answering, I would answer it at the end of the reading. So the answer to that question is there's something better. Okay, so heaven has something wonderful in mind for you there, Virgo. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Ask yourself what you would rather have, the very thing that you're asking for, or something that would make you much more happier and more fulfilled. Sometimes the divine has joys in store for us that we could never imagine on our own. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. Trust your angels to guide you in a new and exciting direction. And so it is. Okay, finally, I drew one from your guardian angels, but you had two fly out, so I grabbed them both. And your first card was the number 16, and that was the angel of health. And the second one was the angel of power, and that was the number 26 there, Virgo. So the angel of health, when you receive the card, you receive this card because your angel of health has heard your concerns about your health and fitness. Have you been procrastinating about living a healthier lifestyle? Do you worry about your fitness levels and weights? Do you suffer from a chronic illness that is holding you back from living the life you dream of? Have you thought about joining a gym but keep putting it off? Do you want to become more mobile and be more active? So if you answered yes to any of those questions, Virgo, you will understand that this is the reason for your angel of health has come to your aid. Your angel is here to guide, support, and assist you on your journey of wellness. So she will guide you to find a healthier way of living. She will steer you in the right direction when you are looking for the right gym or to join, or the right health practitioner to assist you with your health issues. All you need to do is to surrender your worries and fears about your health to her, and she will give you all the necessary support you need. The most important thing to remember is that you are now on a path to wellness. So your angel wants to remind you what it feels like to be in a state of natural wellness. She wants you to stop dwelling on being unwell and look to the future of being pain-free. When you think, you create. So only think about being happy, healthy, and healed. Once you surrender your health issues to your angel health, she will take care of the rest. So for an affirmation, I am at one with my body, my health on track. I am guided by my angel of health to maintain physical activity and a healthy lifestyle. And so it is. Okay, Virgo. So with the angel of power, you receive this card because your angel of power has seen the hidden strength within you. Have you forgotten the superpowers that you were bestowed to you upon you before you are incarnated to this earth? Your soul has had many journeys, and the strength and power that is contained within you is amazing. So, Virgo, your angel of power is beside to help you remind you what a powerful being you truly are. Have you doubted your strengths in a current situation? Do you worry whether you have what it takes to achieve your goals? Is there a relationship that is testing your strength? As there Are there people around you that are draining your energy? So, do you worry if you are assertive enough? If you answered yes to any of these questions, the angel of power will assist you. So take some time out to sit quietly and focus on what issues is causing you concern. Then call in your angel there, Virgo. Pay attention to any feelings, thoughts, messages, images, or symbols that he shares with you at this time, and write them down, his guidance, in your spiritual journal. Feel the energy around you shifting, and your angel of power's arms wrapping around you. Bask in the knowledge that you're not alone, Virgo. He is protecting and guiding your every move. He's your own personal superhero, ready to give you the power you need. So acknowledge his presence and thank him for giving you the confidence to believe in your own power. So your angel will show you how to empower others. He will guide people into your life who will appreciate the powers and gifts that you possess. Together, you will inspire others. Okay, so for an affirmation, Virgo, I am powerful and confident spiritual being that chooses to make life choices that are for my own highest good. I am a powerful and confident spiritual being that chooses to make life choices that are for my highest good. And so it is. And you know what, Virgo, your angel of power is by your side, guiding you with your journey, and your ancestors and your spirit guides. And all you need to do is ask for that help. Because if you don't ask for help, you can't receive, right? So manifest what you truly want in your life, Virgo, and you try to not think negative and just positive things. Positive things. Try it for a week, and you will be amazed on what happens. Okay, there, Virgo. That's it for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, whatever didn't resonate, it wasn't meant for you at that moment. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It truly does help the channel grow and keeps me around a little while longer. So I truly do appreciate it, all the support. And thanks for coming out. And I hope you have a great weekend. And namaste.